Looks very similar to the Apple Mac Pro from a few years back. What up, techies and gamers? It's your boy Jermaine with Tech Toys and Gaming. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, if it's your second time, welcome back. And if it's your 50th time, as I always say, subscribe and stop stalking because you've been on this channel multiple times and you're stealing from me. Stop stealing without letting me know. At least tell me, right? What? I appreciate you guys stopping by today just to check out this nice little piece of tech I have for you, all you techies, all you gamers. And the piece of tech I have to share with you today is the Power Hub, kind of a power tower, power strip device by Hoyoki, right? They were kind enough to send me this device to check it out, see how it works, give it a little review, and give you my little spill and take on it. And that's what I'm doing for you today, techies and gamers. So without further await, we're gonna take a look at what this device is and what it has to offer, how you can use it, and we'll take a look at it right now in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Techies and gamers, here we are with this cool little power hub, power outlet, power strip device, right? Looks very similar to the Apple Mac Pro from a few years back. So I would have done an unboxing. However, this was the only thing in the box. So how fun is that to unbox something that just has one thing in the box? Let's take a look at this now. Power strip, first impressions, techies and gamers, is that for a pretty sizable looking power strip, power hub device, it's kind of light actually, right? There's not too much weight on it, to be honest. And it is all fully plastic. So I guess that's what lends to the lightness of the weight. But yeah, all plastic, has, just looking at it off the rip, has 12 power outlets, 12 AC power outlets on this device going all the way around it. And you have 5 USB ports for charging, right? 3 USB-A's and 2 USB-C ports for charging, right? And on the top, you actually have this little ring thing here that lights up, right? It is actually the power button for the hub itself, techies and gamers. So you press that, it actually turns on the entire device. Press it again, it turns it off, right? So you know when it's on, when it's lit up green. And on the bottom, we have a rubber grommet, right? Which I have yet to actually peel the sticker off. And looking close here, there are actually 2 screws for mounting this somewhere, either on a table, right? So that way it's sturdy, it does not move anywhere. Or if you want to hang this on a wall, I wouldn't imagine you want to hang this big thing on a wall with all these cables just hanging out of it. That would look a little crazy. It states that if you have all of the USB ports connected, right, with devices charging, you won't get the fast charging from the devices. However, if you have less than all the devices, I guess if you just have one out, you'll maximize the power delivery on all of these ports. So just something to bear in mind if you are looking to charge via USB-A, though I would probably go with an actual power brick for my device to a USB cord and connect it to one of the power outlets to get the fastest delivery. Other impressions off of this is that it feels that it may be cheap, at least I thought that, but when I started connecting power outlets to this thing, I found that the ports themselves were actually of a good quality. So in plugging in devices, whether you're using 2-prong or 3-prong connectors, this has a very good fit for any one of these particular ports, right? So you will find that it fits very nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and power this up for you, techies and gamers, so you know what it looks like when you power it on, right? It's just a simple little button on the top. It's kind of clicky as well, but it's a button, right? And when you power it on, you have a nice green LED to let you know that it is in fact powered on in your face. And when you press it again, of course, it's just going to power it off. So now I did run a couple of tests with this device. I actually went ahead and charged my iPad on it utilizing 2 things, right? I connected it via the actual power outlet. So the AC power outlet provides 100 to 240 volts of power delivery. The USB-A and USB-C ports provide up to 30 watts of power charge max. So that is the maximum you will get out of any of these ports. So if you are charging an iPad, an iPhone, and you're charging it at 30 watts on any of these ports, that is actually quite sweet. And the max power output is 3,500 watts total on this device. So you'll be putting out quite some power with this little tower. See how I did there? I rhymed in 1 hour. What? One other point I would like to make, techies and gamers, is the low profileness of this device, which is not really low profile, right? So sure, you can plug in quite a lot of devices into this, many things, your computer, your TV, your lighting, etc., and charge devices. However, you'll have to find a location for it. It gets bulky the more things you plug in. Not so much because of the size and the way it's designed, but really because of the locations of the outlets. The outlets are all around this device, like this. So plug it in just for a small example, but I'm not even utilizing that many ports. And you start to create some kind of jellyfish, octopus kind of aesthetic here, right? And the more and more things you have plugging and jutting out from every angle, this will take up a lot of volume. So if you wanted to use this on your desk, for example, and you wanted to maximize usage and connect lots of devices, you will find that it may become messy after a while, right? I mean, I do have this tied up like this, but not necessarily the most ergonomically designed. But if you did want to throw it like under your desk and have it somewhere out of sight, behind a desk, inside of a cabinet, then this is perfectly fine for use, because you won't be able to see all of these wires that are going around it plugged in and making a scattered octopus view of a mess, right? Hi, techies and gamers. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it gave you some informational buying power as to whether or not this particular device is for you or not. Using this as opposed to using a flat, large, low profile power strip, you may need to go with that if you wanted to like slide it underneath something, underneath a table, underneath a piece of furniture. That may be the way to go. But if you want to be flashy and show all your friends that you have this cool, nifty, futuristic looking Apple device, charging device, this would be the way to go. Techies and gamers, the power delivery is actually not too bad on this device. The USBs are, they're standard charging USB ports, right? I would still say go with a power adapter, right? And plug that into one of the AC outlets and get your full charge, whatever it is you're charging, right? You're charging an iPad, you're charging a MacBook. You want to charge that utilizing the AC ports and not one of these USB-C ports, right? I wouldn't recommend taking your iPad Pros or your MacBook Pros and trying to charge it over the USB-C port, especially MacBook Pro. You want to get that AC power so that we can get that 50, 70, 90 watts of charge, right? Don't play around with your time, charge fast, and don't rhyme. I did it. All right, techies and gamers, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking your time to watch this review, to get information on this tech, spending time with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be nice to me, and YouTube will be nice to me as well. And I'll see you in my next review, my next video, next gameplay, in the next life. No, wait, I'm not done yet. I'm still here. Later.